Hey Slackers, what's up? Look at this thing I found. Okay, do you see that screen in the background? Now, do you see this thing? I don't know what you call it. It's got a little screen right here. Got a light, the camera. So I move my hand around here. See it doing things up there. Also, back there. Yeah. Get my face in there. Okay, that's probably enough of that. What's up, Slackers? You guys like finding stuff? Me too. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, that's practically the name of this channel. Sure, I workshopped a few things. Got some ideas kicking around. Of course, in this case, I knew exactly what I was looking for. The name of a wildly popular YouTube channel. It's this one. It's called Sean Finds Out. Wait a minute! What happens when you find something interesting? Something mysterious, maybe even something made out of stone, but you don't know what it is. Well, that happened to me. I found something interesting, something made out of stone, something mysterious 20 years ago, and I still don't know what it is, but I kept it. Now I'm gonna find out. Now, before we get into what I found, let me just add a little context. The who's, where's, why's, and how's of it all. And yes, it's in the box. And nope, I'm not going to show it to you just yet. First, we'll go back to 2003, 2004, something like that. I'm in my early 30s, and my slacker lifestyle is no longer really paying dividends. I was broke, bored, and ready for a change. So I did what any vibrant self-starter would do. I went back to school to study carpentry. Now, school was full-time. That meant that I couldn't work full-time anymore, which meant that I couldn't afford my own apartment anymore, which meant that I had to move in with my mommy. Love you, Mom. In and of itself, that might have not been so bad, except that my mother was currently living with her husband, who was not my father and didn't really like me. Also, it's kind of the worst part. They lived in a farmhouse on a farm in the country. I just spent the last decade in the city, waking up at 2 p.m., only going out at night. Every day. This was going to be a bit of an adjustment for me. Now, I could make an entire video just about the jarring transition from day sleeping party boy to upstanding citizen and world famous YouTuber, but that's gonna have to wait. That's another video. And it's also gonna have to happen first. Anyway, my point is that it was really hard to pass the downtime, and there was a lot of that. So that is why one Sunday afternoon, when my mother suggested that I go out into Buddy's back 40 and find him wherever he was, somewhere in his 200 acres, and offer my services as a helper. And that's what I did. I went and did that. I mean, what else am I gonna do? It's his house. Staying there for free, feeding me all of it, the whole thing. It's his house. Turns out he wasn't too hard to find. I just followed the sound of a growling wood chipper into the tree line, where I eventually came across him, and he informed me that we were cutting trail through his woodlot. Now, anybody that's ever seen Fargo will understand my apprehension about approaching a guy who I know already doesn't like me while he's operating a wood chipper in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but he didn't kill me. Yeah. And I discovered that the wood chipper was fun and I liked cutting trail. So he left me to my work, and to my great surprise, cutting trail became my passion. I did it at every chance I got. I even stopped going in town on the weekends to party. And all I wanted to do was just hack down baby trees and feed them into the grinder. It was during that sort of protracted cathartic experience that one afternoon, while using a shovel to pry up a root ball, I ended up unearthing the thing. That's right. It is time to see the thing. Are you ready? Ready to see the thing? You want to see the thing? It's time to see the thing. And drum roll, please. But first, if you're still here at this point, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it. You must really want to know what's inside of that box, and or you like nonsense. Either way, I love that. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough for supporting the channel. And I mean, you're here anyway, you may as well join the team. We'll get you fit for a jersey and a cup, you'll be good to go. There it is. That's it. That's what it is. It's this. Yep, there it is. You see what I mean? Just a normal looking rock, possibly. A little weird shaped, not too heavy, sedimentary limestone, I'd say. Yep, this is That's what it is. But on the other hand, you don't have to squint too hard to see a knife or a tool. And look at that, right? Look at what fits in your hand. It is perfectly ergonomic. I've never had anything fit in my hand quite as nicely as this. No, grow up, slacker. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not funny. I'm just kidding. It feels way better than that ever did. Perfectly natural in my hand. Beautifully weighted. It's just a pleasure to handle. But seriously, what the actual fuck is this thing? When I first found it, I didn't have any idea how to research it. So I just packed it away and 20 years worth of life happened. Honestly forgot I had it. Then when I recently rediscovered it, I got curious again. And I've grown up a little. The internet's grown up a lot. So over at the Museum of Ontario Archaeology, they have some tools for DIYers to work out if they've got an artifact or just a rock. The difference between an artifact and a rock, it seems to boil down to a label that I don't see here. So I also happen to live in a university town, so I reached out to someone from the archaeology department there. They said that they only handle classics and they don't think that this came from Greece or Rome. She did suggest maybe talking to the anthropology department, but I looked into them and they appear to look mainly at gender study issues, so I don't know if they'll help with this.
So here's what else I tried. I tried pointing my phone at it and having AI explain to me what it saw. It turns out that AI doesn't know anything about mysterious objects. I don't know what's left. Just ask some people in the street, maybe. Excuse me. That's pretty much where I'm at, guys. I thought honestly I'd have a resolution of this by the end of the video, but I sent off an email to the Ontario Archaeology Museum. They're giving me a 2-week turnaround time on any kind of response. So I don't know, we'll find out. I'll give you an update if and when I get one. In the meantime, if you know what it is, just let me know in the comments. I want to know what it is. That's all. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, slackers. And I guess this one's to be continued. Bye.